Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone, my name is Yonika Suma. This is my presentation about persuasive speech. What is it about? Let's see this video. This is about child abuse. Everyone has a childhood story, and I want to all of you to go back and imagine as if you are your 10 years old self. Now, try to remember what your biggest fear was back then. Have you ever experienced the child abuse? Luckily, I never have this experience. Any intentional harm or mistreatment to a child under 18 years old is considered child abuse. There are some type of child abuse. The first is physical abuse. Physical child abuse occurs when a child is purposely physically injured or put at risk of harm by another person. And the second, emotional abuse. Emotional child abuse means injuring a child's self-esteem or emotional well-being. It includes a verbal and emotional assault, such as continually belittling or berating a child, as well as isolating, ignoring, or rejecting a child. The third, sexual abuse. Sexual child abuse is any sexual activity with a child, such as fondling, oral genital contact, intercourse, exploitation, or exposure to child pornography. The last is neglect. Neglect is a failure to provide adequate food, shelter, affection, supervision, education, or dental and medical care. And child abuse is the serious problem among the community, and child abuse also gives a negative effect to child growth, and in some cases related to child abuse will give effect to all their life and give bigger problem to daily management. And some of you might still argue that some child abuse, especially physical abuse, would not have a bad effect in the future, but it would have a good effect to make them change for the better when they're wrong. But I disagree with this because most of child abuse would be bad effect for a child. And when children are wrong and their parents want to reprimand their child, then they should speak well so that their child understand about it. Today, many problems occurs not only at home, at school, and even at the boarding school. So there are some example of cases. Okay, in the period January to August 2020 related to child abuse in the same period, it shows that there were 40,859 cases of a child abuse with 5,048 child victims, of which 1,286 of physical abuse and 1,229 of psychological abuse and 2,991 sexual abuse. The rest were victims of exploitation for violence, thefts, neglect, and another. Data from Kemen PPS in Indonesia, although the government already has the law number 1979 on child welfare and the law number 23 3 2002 on child protection, the law number 3 1997 on juvenile court, presidential decrees number 36 1990 on ratification of Convention on the Right of the Child. But there are still many people who are afraid to report the incident because the causes, especially if the perpetrator of violence is a close person or family. Then the cases of child abuse still increase every time, whether employed in the world labor sector, is evicted, or victim of sexual exploitation. So we must have a plan to make these cases decrease or even disappear. Therefore, ask to the victim's family to respond quickly when a child has a problem. And we can call the part who protect the child, even though the person who do it is someone we know. Then we must be taken our campaigning for the elimination of child abuse, such as sharing the sticker or poster, training to parents, and requesting to support from the government so that the child's right needs to be protected and make the world a better place for them.